Hello! Oh! Sorry, I'm reaching for the bottle opener. And thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. I'm Thomas Metal75.
I'm Dave.
Once again, I bring you the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. Dave brings you Nacho Dave. Or should I say, he would call his channel, if he had one, Nacho Beer Review. So, special edition right now, Nacho Beer Review featuring...
If I get enough requests, if I get enough positive for this video, I'll make it the channel. So it's on you guys.
One thumbs up will get Dave to make his own channel, which means you're going to make your own channel.
Oh, you gotta get one.
You're going to get one, at least by our buddy Jay. Thank you, Jay. And this one is Ballast Point Nitro beer. Dave already poured it. I'm going to pour mine. Red Velvet. Red Velvet is a golden oatmeal stout, which doesn't really look golden in his glass, with beets, chocolate, and natural flavors added. And Dave's eating a nacho. Pour with purpose. For best experience, turn upside down and pour quickly. Keep cold. And this one is 5.5% alcohol by volume. For anybody that's living under a rock on the in the craft beer world, Ballast Point is San Diego, California. So, just killed the coffee stout, well, practically. And I'm gonna pour this one into a Teku glass hard.
You see, for tonight, this is May 8th. And you can probably tell my original beer choice that one actually was awake. And then actually came back for a Red Velvet. So I thought to myself, you know what? This sounds like a perfect breakfast beverage kind of night.
And there's a tiny itty bitty bit in that glass.
I must say, that was an aggressive pour, Tommy boy.
So just pour quickly. And for them to say golden and it looks red thanks to some beets. I don't know where they get golden, but if they didn't use beets, maybe it would be golden.
I challenge the entire notion of golden.
Okay, sure. So it really takes no time for this beer to settle. You can't see it in my glass. And I do apologize. Dave can see it there. It looks like a snow globe. You can't see it.
That ain't golden.
I apologize. It's beets. It's beet color. But what I was saying is there's all kinds of suspended particles in this. I don't think it's unfiltered, but there's all kinds of suspended particle in that. And Dave is chomping down on some nachos. Nacho Dave. That's your nickname.
Oh, nacho beer.
Explain these nachos to the community.
Well, you see, normally for myself, for breakfast kind of food, I enjoy having something spicy. So what I made for you all today was a double layer nacho for chips wise, and then I threw mozzarella cheese on it too as well, and threw a lot of sharp jack cheddar on it too as well. And I double layered that on top of pepperonis as well, some bits of bacon bits, and actually did a small figure eight too as well of Frank's Red Hot.
Because you put that on everything. And this will, I don't know if this goes with the beer, but it's all delicious. So,
As Tom Boy said, my nacho game, dead strong.
hold up your beer glass. Give us a smell while I'm chomping away on some Nacho Dave's nachos. What are you smelling? It says red velvet. Is it like a red velvet cake?
I hate to say it exactly, but yeah, it kind of is actually. It's not that very strong aroma that just, it's unmistakable, red velvet. Unmistakable.
Anything else?
Normally that would be something that you teeter on, but no, it's just kind of dead on.
I love the labels with the, you can't even see it.
I mean, it
You
smells
can't
like
even see
cake.
it.
Oh, the bottle is beautifully decorated. Beautifully.
Looks like a heavy metal or like a Cannibal Corpse album artwork or Gravedigger. Great power metal band from Germany. So he said it smells dessert-ish in red velvet. Yeah, hell yeah.
Dead on, right?
It's
Dead on?
vanilla icing,
Yeah.
cakey flour dough,
Like frosting, so dead on. Just
sweetness,
Tomboy, call it as you see it.
Cinnamon nutmeg. Cheers. I want to drink this shit.
Just tell me I'm dead on.
I just swore I want to drink this shit. My favorite beer is Young's Double Chocolate Stout. I'm curious if this can defeat that.
I just did.
No, it didn't. It did not defeat Young's Double Chocolate Stout. Yes, go
Where
boy.
it's supposed to be.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what kicks it too as well. Now you're thinking about it.
Well, the smell...
The aroma definitely smells of red velvet cake. Unmistakable about it. The taste, I'd say very dead on to red velvet cake. Very much so.
I can't see you, Dave. Oh.
You're beer blocked. So, for a breakfast stout, no. For, however, a dessert beverage, I'd say so. I really would.
Anything else, or is that all that you're getting from the beer in flavor-wise? Because I'm going to pretty much agree with Dave on that. I guess I was expecting a little more of a robust mouthfeel. It's very...
It's a red velvet dessert cake beer. A tinge light, which is subtle but enjoyable.
It's very fluffy for me. I mean, the head's very fluffy. It's a nitro beer. It has those sweet notes. I'm not quite getting the bready... cake and bready malt. I'm going to use that the same term here right now, in the same definition. I'm not getting the bready malt that I require, that I'm looking for in this kind of in a red velvet.
But you get that light sugar though.
There's a little bit of the light sugar. There's a little bit of that icing quality from the head there. The head is definitely like the icing on the red velvet. It needs to be a heavier body for me. The oats need to be stronger. It needs to be a stronger malt base in it. It's a little bit too thin for me. There's a really weird... For me, there's a really weird... And I don't know how to describe this. Maybe you might be able to, or maybe I'm crazy.
Can I get a shot out of this thing?
There's a really weird... There's a really, really weird bitterness that I don't know that I'm all that fond of in this beer. There's something bitter and sharp towards the end. And it finishes wet. It's a pretty sugary... It's not cloyingly sweet, but it is a sugary finish.
I'll agree with you there. It's a sugary finish. However, your type of, like, you're looking for something a little bit heavier, a little more hard-pressed too as well, a little more darker. When I have this, though, I think to myself...
What a wonderful world.
Oh, it is a wonderful world.
Nacho
beer. When I think to myself when I have this actually beverage, is I think to myself, not a beginning beverage. However, I would say it's kind of like a light end cap, kind of a night kind of beverage too as well, like a dessert kind of beer. And that's what kind of threw me, because when they say oatmeal stout, so normally when I have an oatmeal stout, I usually think of Founder's Breakfast Stout at that point. I would think that's a pretty good benchmark to throw right there. However, in this case, it's not so much that. I mean, I don't know if it's just the taste at that point. It's not the texture so much too as well. Even though I'd say Founders is probably a little bit thicker to the taste.
Definitely. You know what? 100% it's thicker. Founders.
So,
Breakfast Stout.
What exactly I'm feeling here is maybe something that's not a start, but I'd say maybe something that's a light finish.
I just don't think that the flavor matches really well with the nose. The nose is, well, I guess. I guess there's like a weird bitterness, kind of a spicy note that I'm not disliking, but I'm not enjoying it at the same time, and nor am I gonna say it's a bad beer. Yeah, I'm straight to the rating here. Besides the fact that it's a medium beer, it's medium.
You've already kicked it to this
medium, crisp, clean. It is refreshing in a way. I'm gonna say straight up medium.
Because it's light. That's the thing.
I'm gonna give this one. I'm not giving it a D, but I'm not giving it a B. 70. C minus. Boom. There you go.
Here's my issue, okay? Sessionability of this beverage, it's light enough where you could have it, but is the desire there? No.
No.
There's no desire for that point, which is sad because, I do enjoy trying these unique kind of beverages.
And usually Ballast Point, not to cut you off there, but usually Ballast Point, except for their Dead Ringer, and which was their god-awful Oktoberfest, and now my glass is over there. This one, I'm not entirely a big fan of it, but usually Ballast Point can make almost nothing that's horrible, but not saying that 70 out of 100 is horrible, but it's not great either.
See, let me see if I finish up with what I was going for here. For everyday sessionability, no. When it comes down to that heavy type of beer that I'm looking for, no. However, there's a very unique niche profile where it does meet. If I'm looking for that flavor of kind of end of the night, that light cake beer type of taste to it, that's probably your only real niche market that you're hitting here. And even at that point, I'd still have to say you got a C+. You really don't have it. Not to say it's a bad beer, but I think I'd probably choose something a little bit different here and there.
Yeah, Young's Double Chocolate Stout. And who is ever watching, if you want to comment, and I can see it live here on the chat, please do so. Yeah, for me, it's just got a weird, like I said, it's got a weird, bitter...
I wouldn't say it's so much...
A weird, bitter, spicy, hoppy... Not hop spice thing, but there's a weird bitter spice thing
more like a
for
malt
me.
Kind of feel to it? Maybe?
No, I wish it had more of a malt flavor, and I wish it was more like a really great oatmeal porter, like the Poet Porter. The Poet, quote the Raven, Nevermore from New Holland Brewing Company. That's a great beer. This one is still going to get only a 70. I would recommend you all try it. I don't know if you're gonna per se like or love the beer, but you might find a great use for a flavored beer like this sometime.
Alright, so I'm about ready to give you my final review for it. I've had this beverage and it's been sitting in the refrigerator for a while, and I must say that it's...
Nacho Dave.
You want the channel? Ask the channel. However, it comes down to this entire beer review, and after trying it, sampling it many times, the best I can give this beer is probably a C+. The best. I mean, the problem with this is that, for the type of end of the night, usually this is upon myself, and I will own this too as well. I like to finish strong with whatever beverage I'm going to have. And that's kind of the way I kind of go. For a dessert beer, I want a dessert beer to be more memorable. I would rather have it be strong, impactful flavor, something that lasts, something that lingers. And this is another qualities I have to say that this beverage really falls under, which is sad. All in all, is it a terrible beer? No. I mean, is it something that I would run out to the store and buy immediately? No. If I got every now and again, I could live with it.
It's a really great beer line if you want dessert. If you want dessert-oriented beers, and they're more in the higher alcohol percentage, there's beers from Southern Tier Brewing Company, and they're in upstate New York. The town escapes me. They do chocolate stouts and creme brulee stouts, and,
Well,
there you go. You got to try Southern Tier if you want a good dessert in a glass right there. Dessert in glass by actual name of the beer. Creme brulee is a dessert. Creme brulee stout. There you go.
So, finishing up what I was kind of going through, would I have this beer again? Yeah. Would I immediately go to it? No. Would I spend more than $5 on it? No. If it was on sale for me like $2 or $3, I'd toss it in. It'd be a filler at that point. And I hate to say it, that's where my opinion falls on this beverage.
Yeah, would I go for this beer again? No. Well, I don't even remember the questionings there. Would I go for this beer again if it was under $5 for a 6-pack, are we saying?
For a 6-pack?
$5 would. There's.
I'd probably buy it like $5 for a 6-pack.
I'm gonna be crazy. There are far more American adjunct style lagers and light beers I would rather drink than Red Velvet Nitro.
All in all, decent beer, but something that just fades very quickly into the night.
I think,
We're
have
consensus here.
I think we have averaged about a C- on this one.
I'd say C minus.
Is this the worst beer in the market? No.
God, no.
You want the worst beer on the market? Steel Reserve's a close one.
I'd say except the Steel Reserve at that point still holds sentimental value, which is best case scenario.
I've not had Earthquake High Gravity Lager, so, I haven't thrown up from that. But this has been a special edition of Nacho Dave's Nacho Beer Review.
It's not your beer review.
And this is Nacho's Beer Reviews saying, keep tasting great beers.
And if there's a beer that you guys want us to try, let us know, please. And we'll see what we can do about it.
He's available. Wednesdays are usually a good day. Usually I'm band practicing with one of the bands I'm in on Mondays, so maybe Wednesdays we can do this every so often, and we'll see you from there. It's been Nacho's Beer Reviews, and as always, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers, see you soon. We need one comment. No, but please comment, rate, and subscribe. We need one like, and Dave is going to create the Nacho It's the
Nacho Beer Review.
Nacho Beer Review. So cheers. See you soon. Please comment. Please like.
Hey, Canada.
Hold on. Yay, Canada, sure.